Hello, Pat Stevens here for my AMGT 460 website design assignment. I have a very rough drawing here for my sitemap. It's been rewritten many times. Starting out here is my sitemap itself, starting with the home page, dropping down to 3 buttons for sales, service, and parts. The sales button then goes into new, used, and rental equipment. All of the buttons do link to an industry-related links tab. My first page is my home page. I start out with the company title up top. I do put in a company profile. I also added both a do-it-yourself and commercial construction customer testimonials because my business is focusing on both of those areas. I add site navigation buttons on the left side for sales, service, parts, and the related industry links. One of the first pages after my home page is going to be the sales page. Again, I retain the company title, the navigation buttons, and I did make a change. I broke it down to new, used, and rental on each of those buttons, and I also put in the industry-related links, or I should say I retained that one. In the center, there's a viewing screen for equipment. Choices that were made from the navigation buttons on the left. So if you were to look up a particular button, the equipment would look up or would appear, and then you could scroll through it. I did retain the testimonial areas down at the bottom of the page. As we build our base, we would be able to post testimonials from our customers to lend credence to what we're doing for the business. For the parts page, I kept the company title and the navigation button, or the buttons on the left. I did change it in the wireframe. I didn't update it here because this was my starting point. But I did pull out the parts and I put in the home. No, I take that back. The home button is there. So that way you can go between sales, service, the home, or the related links button. I did put in a parts lookup criteria table that's in the center. And I kept the testimonials on the bottom. My other sample page is the industry-related links page. Same thing with the company title and the navigation buttons. In the center, I did put down a related links drop-down box where they can search for any industry-related links that are pertinent to what business we are engaged in. I did leave the testimonial boxes underneath. I do realize that the sitemap is just a starting off point. I rewrote it many times. I looked at it, made some corrections. My key point with the sitemap was to keep things simple. Between talking with my webmaster interview and talking to another person that does website design, one of the things they did mention is they wanted website design is not only should be simple, but the other thing is you need to keep in mind that it is a huge marketing tool. So I kept the website pages simple to keep to that. I wanted to be able to reach out and grab their interest immediately. The other thing you'll see from this video on the site page, as you get into the wireframe, I did add more features into the pages because it made more sense. One of the other things I did do is I had my wife review my sitemap as well, and I made some decisions based on her feedback also. because it was one of those, it was the issue of wanting to be able to give something to someone and in a form practice usability testing, which is a couple of the books that we've been reading. And her insight was valuable. I did listen and I did make my changes accordingly. So this is what my website is going to look like. Now, I will tell you right now, I did miss the part of the finished pages. So whatever happens with that, I accept that because I did miss that part. But I can tell you that my finished pages would have obviously color to them. I would make sure that the colors are not going to hide hyperlinks. I would make sure that they are pleasing to the eye. The big thing is, one of the key things from my webmaster's interview also was, you have to remember that most people are on websites for only about 10 seconds. If they can't find what they're looking for, they're gone. So this is what I would do with the finished pages. They would vary not too much from what I have in the wireframes. So please give me any feedback if you have any questions. Thank you.